Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Miners will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas's offense takes the field for the first time today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play.
They lost their everlasting mind. Oh, well.
To the air, it's Owens. Lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the ground, and he'll take it in. Touchdown!
But why is Owens in? Did I get an injury? No injured players. Oh, shoot. Wrong team. Okay, yeah, Owens is a starter. Okay. Never mind. My bad, my other UT team, I still got Arch Manning, which is why I was confused.
Get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miners offense will go to work for the first time today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling them in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
He ran into me.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Snow. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Run it again. Outra vez. Run it again.
Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is.
And they got him for the sack.
Y'all want to do that again? We'll do it again too.
Nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Hand off from the gun.
Shoot. Oh, shoot.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Miners want to move quickly. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Vasquez. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Didn't think he was going to get up out of that.
On the play before he slides. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here come the
Go back
Horns.
to
They've
what
got
we
it
were
again
working
on
on.
offense.
Let's work on this blood switch.
Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep...
And he can't escape, and down he
I'm
goes.
probably through that streak. I wasn't even
That's a
looking
good
at it.
example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball.
Time to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Going up top on first down. Working that left side now. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Longhorns have it with a
Butler
first
if
and
they
10.
blitzing.
Looking to move it through the air.
Not Butler.
And
Actually
to the
got
house.
boxed a little bit right there.
Touchdown, Texas!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Akron overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from InfoCision Stadium, these Zips got to be thrilled with this result. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Yeah, I tried to jump
Second
ahead
and
of
10
that.
here. Back to pass, it's Vasquez. Coming after it. And the quarterback
Do work,
up
man.
to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number
Umayo
20.
Zulu.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against him.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is that this has been a
We're being
sack party.
relentless,
They can't
fellas.
keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Bringing it back, it's Butler. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine
And
if
I
they
hate
put
when they
another
do that.
touchdown on the board right
Run
here.
right
They
by
can
somebody.
capture so much
Shoot.
momentum
That's
in
not what I
this
was
game
trying to do.
with back-to-back TDs.
I go with blitzing.
On second down, he'll fire. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. Nice move. Creates some space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of
Y'all
scrimmage.
got y'all
Doesn't
one.
need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
Yeah,
You saw it
bro,
right there.
y'all got y'all
They
little
stop
dub.
him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be
Yeah, I
second
kind
down,
of expected some
and
horns to
remember,
do
they
that,
can
but
pick
they
up
gave
the
us
first without
a
scoring.
bit of a scare, didn't they?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
I just knew they were about to blow them boys out, and they just started to get tighter and tight. I was like, man, y'all better not play around.
Aiming heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the
Yeah,
tackle
this week is
just
gonna be interesting.
outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal
Who do the
from
Cowboys play
line.
this week?
marching down the field.
I know the.
Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touchdown.
I know the Longhorns have Arizona State in the next round.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown in the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this.
Division game. Well, gotta see. All depends on what Hurts look like. If Hurts is back, then ooh-wee. If he not, then y'all got a shot.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage.
Oh, that's your last two?
UTEP has the ball. The offense
Vision to end it off. Okay.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
It's going to be a good closeout of the year.
They've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
Oh, come on, 6.
Find that play or
pick that off.
That you can use against this defense.
Get to the crib.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket starts to collapse. The
Buddy running for his life back there.
Incomplete.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage.
I was happy to hear that the Cowboys got eliminated for all of these hating Cowboys fans that we got. Ooh, spun a little bit late on that. Thought I was going to be able to get him with that spin.
Made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh, he jumped that nice. Oh, that was nice. Hold on, let me check and see. Let me rewind and see what he did there. I could have sworn he was outside. Oh, he was. He went out and then just jumped right back in. Okay, good to know. Practicing plays I don't usually run since this is about to be a pretty ugly blowout.
He's gonna pass. Shoots it to the left.
Give it back to us. Johnson Rollins. And it's a house call, buddy. It's a house call.
And he's gonna take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, we could tell early y'all were gonna be done. But y'all made it look like y'all were about to make a run though. The problem was that game y'all gave up with that punt return snafu. That right there is what hurt y'all. That ended it to me. Y'all done. Because it's too, you don't have any room for error. And you still got to play the Eagles. I thought y'all gonna lose to the Bucks, to be honest with you. But when I saw y'all lost that game, I said, oh, shoot. That's over. It's just a numbers game at that point.
Ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
This Joker can't pick worth nothing. We ain't made it to the end zone yet.
The Miner offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Man, I'm sending heavy pressure.
This defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play
aggressive. I want to see. I know this ain't a great squad. They ain't got OP speed or nothing like that, but I want to see. I want to see how these dudes play in man coverage with limited help.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
All right.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
All right, I want to try this again.
So here comes the offense returning to the field.
Read this differently.
Let's see if this drive
I know it'll be a
goes better
different
than the
coverage,
last
but I
one.
want
They
to try
were
it from the
in and
right
out quickly
hash
after
and
the
see.
quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
Yep, he did it again. Same thing. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. That's the stuff I like to test and see. And like, how does it flow with the different reads? Normally do that in practice, but don't have practice lined up right now. I got this game that's a blowout. Think I might as well try some stuff.
Looking for space. It's Gibson.
Ooh, hello world, get there.
Oh,
come on, Gibson.
At the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
I tried to do the jump over the pile. Wouldn't let me.
Follow the block. The offensive line.
FCS Northwest beating Mississippi State. FCS West blew out by South Carolina.
Skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
When I think about it, I got to get the numbers up for Gibson. Try to get him as high of a draft pick as possible to help improve the squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. From the gun, running back gets to
I knew it was an inside run. I was trying to hide and jump around him. Didn't let me go.
If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly.
I hesitated. I was going back there for that, too.
Somehow at least established a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Leaves it with the running back. Maybe a 3-yard
heck of a tackle right there.
3rd and long coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game
try this
now.
against Bunch.
Down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
To the air, it's Vasquez. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll bring it back. It's Butler. Coverage team gets
the speed boost threw me off.
Down at the 38-yard line.
Big time.
So now,
all right, let's see.
The Hordes take over and they'll send out the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back.
That was a wrong read. I saw it late. That was the wrong read. Circle was gone. No, R1.
Obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Ooh-wee. All right, I got to come back to that. I got to get that read right.
Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
After the incompletion, they go back up top, trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On target to the left. Works his way
put him on the inside leverage.
And they'll have it first and goal.
Oh, wow.
The Miners are on the move. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Miners.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up by 28 over Penn State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson.
I didn't have anything in there really good to switch to.
Short of the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Makes the grab on the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
That's reeled in. It's Gibson.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight it.
Second guessing throwing a couple different options right there, but I didn't like the way any of them were taken up.
Got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs.
Just looking at X here to come free. If not, I'm going to circle, come back to the...
He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And that's it.
He was breaking earlier than that.
All over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. Critical down distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make
to the blast. I want to see. Yep. I just wanted to see what they locked. How they defended it.
This is a design run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Owens. Pressure coming. A little release to the back. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Man, I need to hit X and hit R3.
And he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion.
Press coverage, really? I think that's smart.
They'll go to the air. Unleashes one deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown,
Not smart.
Texas. Texas fight, and fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is
This
a
Joker
good
got
spot.
that dots ability, and
Texas
Jesus
gets
Christ,
a
he be
highly
throwing
recruited
straight
kid quarterback every
dots.
single year.
My
Can this
touchdown.
be
What's
the
happening?
guy that takes them
That's
to the
good.
next level? Today is a good day.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
I was making a bit of a drink here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
need
Really
to get the run game
disciplined
going.
job by the coverage unit to get
just
down
love
there and make the
passing
stop
so
at the
much.
19. Running out of time here in the first
Oh, this
half.
is
They're
too
going to have to be
basic. I hate
efficient to
this.
put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Shakes off the defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. I'm not really
All
sure
right,
what
good
the
half.
thought
I'm gonna
process
shoot clock.
here is, other than just trying
Run
to
the ball,
troll them
get up
by
out of
not
here.
running a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Wants to throw. It's Vasquez. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And there was lots of
Joker was
space
in
as he
perfect
gets into the
position, and then he
39-yard
wasn't.
line.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And a really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a
Heck of a
couple.
play.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes.
He tried to hit stick the ref.
And he loses the football
He
on the
fumbled.
return.
That's what I get for trying to celebrate.
And the route is on.
That's what I get for clowning. Tried to hit stick the ref. Knowing I couldn't.
He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are
We're
so
gonna try some zone
important out of that
blitzes.
long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Trying play action.
Where you going? You
That
there,
pass
cuz?
is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Got his man downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
See, I never run these safety mistakes. Look how far he has to go. He has to come from so far up instead of being up on the line. It's like by the time he gets there, it's just not going to have any impact.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots.
Bad. I
they
said
did it there. The defense makes the big
play.
play.
What we got here? Well, let's try this mid, bro.
Here comes the Texas
let's
offense.
switch to the play types and just go through
what
those.
a
I forgot to turn
last time
on
for the
the
touchdown.
clock.
That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid
Boy,
commentators
Gibson
like
rolling.
me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
Run.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to
blitz,
throw.
negative.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Thought
He's
I'd
dropped
shoot through
behind
the
the
left
line
gap,
of
but
scrimmage. That'll
it
be a
worked out.
loss of 3.
All right,
yeah,
let's see
listen,
the
the
stretch.
offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peters.
Hey.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck.
They just give me the 3rd down. I'm slinging this thing. Ooh,
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
See?
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Great job by the
Fullback run.
running
Let's
back in
get
the
it.
offensive line, really
Who's in
selling
fullback?
pass.
43?
That's step one. If you're going to run an
Let's
effective
find out
draw,
what you
it's
working
got to
with,
look
well.
like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back.
I kind of got out of it a little fast. Positioning was a little weird.
Down for the tackle. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6.
I've never seen a crash like that.
Tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is
Cool.
Texas who holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Pitch. Try that out.
They'll
3rd
try
and
to
goal.
open the quarter by cashing in
got
on
some
this
leverage
big
out there.
opportunity deep in the red
Let
zone.
me see. You can't motion him. Nope. Okay. He's gonna run it. See what
Trying to
comes of
make
it.
their way to the promised land.
Exactly
on
what I was
3rd and
afraid
goal.
of.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance.
Yes, sir, we can.
It's good.
We can.
And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Looking to throw, it's Vasquez. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the ground with the back. The Longhorns get enough to move the chains.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Really nice run there. Good, solid
Castellano?
pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Okay,
And you
buddy.
want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn and the football off.
This dude is kind of swift for a fullback.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. The give to the fullback.
Oh, my God. Is that an actual fullback?
Down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That joker shot out of there.
To know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Second down coming up. They go to the draw. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day.
Now they'll run the draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I'm joking, man. 52 people to throw to. Wide open.
Point of the day. They have had a
He chose none of them.
doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Back to throw, it's Vasquez. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game.
I could have caught up to him,
defense, and special teams.
All right, man, we ain't checking that. It was a good game. Blowout. A whole bunch of numbers.
Right from the opening kickoff.
Actually, I do
And
want
that's
to
how
check
you like forget the close games.
I don't think I threw any with me now.
Oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
Nope,
so that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another
Castellano.
presentation of Sports College Football.
No, a bunch of Castellanos. Alfonso knows he is actually a fullback. Jesus, 6'4", 216. But he can scoot. All right, man. Let's see who we got next. And then I'll catch y'all on the flip. Let's see. UTSA. About to blow the doors on them. Can't wait for TCU. That'll be